Okay, guys, so today we're going to go over the results from our Impen test that we streamed yesterday. Thanks to those guys that come and watch the stream. Um, and today I'm going to go over the answers, give you my opinion on the results that we got. Was I surprised? No, I wasn't surprised because I've tested this before and basically got the same results. I just wanted to redo this, double check everything that I got last time, and basically everything matched up. Um, but first of all, I want to have a fucking bitch, and I want to get this off my chest. I'm sick of people suggesting other people to wear Impen for PvP, no matter what, without any questions asked. Just someone goes, "What trait should I run for PvP?" Impen, Impen. Like, no, it's not fucking Impen. Okay? Maybe they might need to run in pen, but not all the fucking time. It isn't the one all be all fucking trait for PvP, and hopefully some of these numbers brings some of that to the surface and shows people a little bit more of what I'm talking about. And if you think you're God with 7 in pen on, like, half of it's in your fucking head because damage mitigation isn't that fucking different. And these numbers will show you that. Now, the burst damage, yes, and even that's still not that high. So, that being said, I'm not saying Impen is a shit trait and shouldn't be used at all for PvP, but at the same time, it needs to be more. You need more thought to go into it than just blindly choosing Impan for PvP. Because if you're high stat build, you might do a lot better with that extra stats from Infused. And to be honest, like I like Infused on my large pieces with triglyphs just because of that heap of extra resources you get. And as a magic build, stamina and health is very important to me, and I can get that without you losing too much magic that way. And also being said, on a magic build, use shields a lot, which can't be crit. So there goes for a lot of actual purpose of wearing impen kind of out the window because if you're shield stacking Sork, definitely pretty much out the window. If you're a light armor build like me on anything, I like to keep shields up. So that's mainly why I don't run impen. It's um yeah, as I said, it still does have its place. I'm not saying it doesn't. So before anyone tries to tell me that I'm a fucking idiot for calling Impen shit, I'm not calling Impen shit. I'm just trying to let people know that it's not, you know, the single best thing for fucking PvP. Alright, let's get into the numbers really quick. So, as far as total mitigation goes on a crit with 7 pieces of Impen, now we got 17.3% crit mitigation. We got this with light armor, we got this with medium armor, we got this with heavy armor. We got this on 20 odd tests, and it was consistent pretty much all the way through. So if anyone wants to question this, then feel free. But at the end, this is the result we got. We got it over and over and over again. Um, so 17.3% for this right now. I'm going to call it 17%. So 17% crit mitigation. Sounds kind of okay. Got to remember that's wearing 7 pieces though. Um, so we can break this down into damage mitigation so you guys can understand a little bit more as far as damage mitigation numbers go. And if we break this down in this way to say if a 75% crit build's hitting us, that's equal to 12.75% mitigation, damage mitigation. So these next two numbers are a bit more realistic in Cyrodiil, and that is a 50% and a 25% crit build hitting you. The 50% is 8.5% damage mitigation, and the 25% is 4.25% damage mitigation. So, and I'm quite aware that the whole purpose of wearing Impen is to mitigate crit damage, but at the same time, people need to see what it's doing from on a day-to-day basis in a day-to-day battle. You know, how much mitigation is actually offering them versus, just that crit mitigation. So what I kind of wanted to do is I broke this down to per piece, and it's 2.4% per piece crit resistance. And then what I wanted to do was kind of work out what the average person wearing, like the average amount of crit would get, crit mitigation would get. Most people wear about 4 pieces. I kind of commonly see that 4 pieces of Impen. So we worked out 9.6% crit resistance. So that's just on your crits. To put that in perspective, if someone hits you for 10k, you're not even getting mitigated 1,000 damage. So, you know, mitigating 900 something damage is quite good, but at the same time, if someone's hitting you for 10k, the last bit of your little worry is them hitting you for 900 less. So, then I wanted to kind of put it into simple terms and stuff for you guys to kind of think on a daily basis as far as Impen goes. So we worked this out on a 40 to 45% crit build, and we worked out the average mitigation per piece Impen would give you. And this was about 1% mitigation. Now, I know this is, only a fucking estimate, and it's not really an estimate. It's working off someone having that 40 to 45% crit build. So you are looking at like 2.4% crit resistance, but you're only looking at just over that 1% actual damage mitigation in Cyrodiil on average. So that's all the numbers. I don't know if I said at the start that Impen doesn't matter if you're wearing light, medium, heavy. It's the same. It's a percentage. And if you guys want to see any of these numbers down in the chat, let me know. I can maybe do another video, or I can post some of these numbers. But we did a lot of testing. And I just want you guys to remember that Impen isn't always necessarily the best trait to choose for PvP. And also, if you guys want me to see me test the other traits, well fitted, maybe sturdy, infused, divines, whatever it may be, and see what it actually does in a real life situation, and the percentages that it increases you by for whatever it may be, then leave a comment and we could possibly do that. So yeah, guys, if you have any legitimate questions, leave them in the comments. If you want to be a dick, I've got no time for it. This testing takes a lot of time, and a lot of resources. A lot of resources to do these tests. So if you want to be a smart ass and point out something that you think we didn't do right, well, you can go jump off a fucking cliff, for I'm concerned. Our numbers are right. If they weren't right, we wouldn't have consistently got them over and over and over again. And yeah, that's about it, guys. So I hope this video helped you. I hope it opened some people's eyes, and yeah, I'll see you next time.